In recent years, we've seen a resurgence. You know, Biggie and Pac are always legends in the game and are never far from the conversation. When you consult on projects like this, does it reopen fresh wounds and make you a little sad? Or are you happy that a story's still being told? How do you feel when these type of projects come about?
I knew that we were going to be legends. Pac knew he was going to be a legend. We knew we were on a legendary track back then. So with that, dealing with post-Pac, you know, post the legend, but it's not really post because he's still alive. So therefore, you know, I'm trying to look out for my brother and his legacy and his memory as usual. It is difficult. Everybody can't do it. But I know I had to develop a thick skin in order to, you know, deal with our life in entertainment and the circumstances that we are here. You know, so I think that Pac would want to be remembered. I think he would want.
How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and are keeping your eyes on the road, taking care of everything you gotta take care of, no matter what it is. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty, guys. The bat. The Toss It Up video. One of the videos that here on Wired Up TV, and not only here, on a lot of Tupac channels in general, whether it's alive channels or, you know, Tupac passed away channels, this video has came up the most, I believe, with the most weirdest, not understandable, questionable things ever of any other Tupac video there is. Now, here it is again. Big shout out to the homie Jose Salcido from the Wired Up TV team and the Wired Up TV international team. Big shout out to the homie Jose Salcido. And of course to the homegirl Rosemary Cermeno for helping him with this. But this is something I've never caught, and you know, big ups to y'all too, man. You guys handled this. The baseball bat on the left is a picture of Pac holding a baseball bat, a Worth baseball bat. Okay, to the untrained eye or to somebody just watching the video, it's gonna look just like a freaking Worth baseball bat. You've seen this everywhere, from, you know, minor league games to college games to, you know, at a big five sporting goods store, just hanging up on the shelf. So if you just stare at this, it's not going to be anything new. But take a look at it. Here's the Worth baseball bat, okay? The one that Pac is holding, right? We looked into this very, very good, to the point of we even contacted the Worth Corporation and asked the Worth manager about this, okay? And this is why. We looked up 1996, from January to December, the bats that were released in this color, this formation, and, you know, basically this length. And here it is, okay? Here it is. It looks like the exact bat that Pac was holding, okay, from 1996, supposedly, allegedly, right? We looked them all up. There was none that came out with this criteria. These bats came out in 1997, in the beginning of 1997, at that matter, okay? So we got in contact with the Worth manager, and he told us this. And it reads as follows. Jose Acosta, hello, my name is Jose Salcido. I'm from El Paso, Texas, and I have a question, right, about the bat. And he basically asked the same thing I just asked you. Why is he holding a 1997 bat when it's supposed to be 1996? And he goes, well, based on this picture, my best assumption is 1997. So he's telling you the bat Tupac is holding is from 1997. Let me read it again. Based on this picture, my best assumption. So this is what he would go with, his best assumption. What he would go with, let's say if it was in the court of law, is 1997. But it's tough to give an exact date without knowing the exact model on the bat. So, you know, you would basically have to check the model number and all that stuff. This man works for them, guys, okay? He works for them, all right? This man is the manager of all this shipping stuff, of the bats. He has to look at them, make sure everything goes out okay, make sure they're built correctly to standard for baseball, soft, whatever the case may be. And he gave us the same answer. 1997 is what this man will go with. He was asked this question, and he went out on a limb and said 1997. Now, we can't look at the other side, of the picture on the right. It's not showing the side that Pac is holding, okay? But I've seen these bats before, and believe me, I've seen them before because I used to play baseball at Southgate Park, and my best brand that I used to love were the wooden Worth bats. I used to love them, and this is how they are. On one side, they have the small letters that say Worth. Sometimes they're autographed, sometimes they're not. And on the other side is the big old letters, right, with the little W sign or whatever on it, with the little W sign, which you can see there where Pac is holding it. This is the exact bat, y'all, that Pac is holding. I'm telling you, y'all. So why is he, if this video was allegedly made in 1996, why is he holding a 1997 bat that was released, by the way, early 97, around March something, 1997? This gives us more proof that Pac is alive. And this video just continues. And I've always told you guys this. The Machiavelli album and every video that was made for the songs in the Machiavelli album has the best clues. Any video or any album ever. The Machiavelli album should be for the Tupac Alive community. If I can use it as an example, with all due respect to any religion, it will be like our Bible, okay? Straight up, okay? Here it is. He asks, my name is Jose Salcido, and I have a question. And he asks him the same thing, right? And you can tell by the answer that he answers. Based on this picture, my best assumption is 97. But it's tough to give an exact date without knowing the exact model of the bat, right? It's tough. But this guy's seen it before, guys. He's seen all this before, okay? He's had over 20 years in this company, my people, okay? Over 20 years in this company. Over 20 years, all right? Close to 30. If I'm not mistaken, around 29 years, 28 years. So he was there that year when these bats came out. That's why he's saying my best assumption, okay? But being a professional, he's going to tell you about the serial number and all that stuff. But this is not hard to decode. Tupac is alive, and these are clues. Look how he's looking at the camera, looking at you and saying, hey, look at the bat, y'all, hey. Telling y'all, look at the bat. Look at what I'm showing y'all, man. Open your eyes. This video, that's why one half looks like something, and the other half, the people are not together. You don't see Pac at all, because Pac was not there for some of the video, okay? Pac was somewhere else. They could not put him with Casey and JoJo or Danny Boy or those girls that were dancing on the video. That's why those girls look like they're pasted on the video, because Pac was already gone, man. Whether he was in New Mexico, Cuba, wherever he was at, he was already gone. So he had to film it as best he could. And the director of the video, back in the States at Death Row, had to paste everything as best as he could for that time frame. Watch the video. It is obvious Pac wasn't there for half of the video, but they still paste him on the video, and they paste the girls dancing, and Casey and JoJo and Danny Boy don't come out with him. It's obvious, guys. Tupac was already gone. He had already faked his death. And if you look closely on that half of the video that I'm telling you, when nobody comes out with him, you can see bullet wounds on Tupac, okay? And he holds this bat, and with the same bat, he breaks the glass, indicating, I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure that out. But everything has a meaning. But with this bat, look how he's looking at the camera. He's looking at you saying, hey, man, look at me. Research, bro. Open your eyes, okay? Not everything is as it seems. You can't just read something and because it makes sense or it's the simplest explanation that it is the truth, okay? People that think like that are ignorant and are simpletons, all right? Ignorant simpletons. That's not an intelligent way to think, and Pac didn't believe in that, okay? Pac talked about the Illuminati, all right? Pac talked about conspiracies, like the 1994 shooting. That's what Pac talked. Pac talked about the government had COINTEL program to take out the black man, okay? But yet, when we talk about conspiracies, the so-called Pac fans, oh, I don't believe in conspiracy. That's where you're wrong. Okay? Pac told you, open your mind. Not everything is as it seems. And he even tells you in his music, don't believe everything you read. Hennessy and weed. Don't believe everything you read. Hennessy and weed. He tells you this. Tupac is alive, y'all. It wasn't just, oh, I'm going to make a record so if I die, people could think that I'm still alive. Why would he do that to the Machiavelli record? Why wouldn't he do that? Why didn't he do that to the All Eyes on Me record then? Right? I mean, if that's what he was doing, trying to make the records, the record look like, so if he dies, so people could think he's still alive, why didn't he do that to every record? Nah, he only did that to the Machiavelli record when he's hung up on the cross like Jesus, when he makes his videos like this with all the clues, where the album has all those clues on it. The 7-day theory, when it allegedly took him 7 days to die. Why? Bullets coming at him, Why was it that album? The album before all this happened. Come on, y'all. Use your head, man. Use your head. People just want to believe the simplest. They don't want to be... They're afraid to go outside the box, man. Just because somebody tells you something doesn't mean it's true, okay? Just like my boy Rick Boss said, Tupac's family is not going to go out in the camera or tell people they barely know, hey, look, guess what? Tupac is alive, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to protect Tupac. They're there to protect Pac. So they're not going to go out and say that. Okay? They're not going to go out and say, oh, Pac's alive and this is the location. Especially to, a lot of these YouTubers or people that have radio shows or people that have little TV shows or whatever the case may be that they barely know and know that they're only out for the buck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't give up your family member, especially, one of your family members if he was hiding out, right? Especially if he was making the money and helping you guys survive, okay? Because Pac was worth more dead than alive in a lot of our opinions. Now, here's another story. I've heard a lot of people use the MOPREME thing, okay? I spoke to MOPREME SHAKUR, and when I asked him about Pac, he cries, and you can hear it in his voice, and, that Pac has passed away. Why would he do that if Pac was still alive, and this and that? Okay, people that say this, I know and I've heard this from a lot of people. I'm not singling nobody out. People that say this, I know for a fact, they do not have all the facts. They don't know everything, okay? And I think they need to go and do more research. I mean, plain and simple. One thing y'all didn't know, Tupac at the end of 96 did not F with MOPREME SHAKUR. Do your research. He had threw him out of the Outlaws. He wasn't on death row. And Pac wasn't messing with him. And let me tell you why. They were out filming a video. Damn it, I can't remember exactly where, okay? But it was snowing, right? Some of the members of, Suge's entourage, I mean, they love Pac. Ain't nobody ever punked Tupac, right? But they were punking MOPREME SHAKUR and somebody else. I'm not going to mention the other person's name because this is not about him, okay? I'm talking about MOPREME with all due respect, okay? They were kind of punking him. They made MOPREME take off his clothes, walk outside, and throw snowballs into the air. Okay? And the whole reason they did this, right, is Suge and his homies went up to Pac and told him, Pac, if we could make him do this, right, what do you think somebody with a gun that he don't know can make him do? They're going to make him give up your location. They'll make him give up your mom's location, and he's going to get you killed. Pac sent him home right after that. Do your research. That's a true 100% story. Okay? I'm not going to tell you who I got it from. Y'all go on YouTube. Y'all figure that out and do your homework. This is 100% true. Okay? People that talk all this stuff, man, if you're going to argue with somebody, man, y'all need to do your homework, bro. Okay? Do your research and do y'all homework. Tupac Shakur is alive. A lot of his family members don't know because, unfortunately, he doesn't trust them. He never did, okay? I don't trust all my family, and I'm pretty sure you guys, there's some family members that you guys wouldn't trust with $5, okay? There was stuff happening behind the scenes y'all didn't know about. There's people that just got into the Tupac game that love his music, and they go about what they hear on little stuff that they come across. You need to do your research and speak to the people that were actually there, okay? And ask questions that have never been asked before, all right? You need to do your research, plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? And this is with all due respect to the Shakur family and to MOPREME Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Because MOPREME is a good dude, and you know, ain't no telling what any of us would do if we're put in that situation, you know? Maybe one of us will be doing the same thing, you know? I'm not saying that, bro. Feel me? You know, we're trying to live. We ain't trying to die. If we're making millions of dollars, we're trying to live. So I don't blame MOPREME for doing whatever he did. Okay? Straight up. And I can tell you one thing, MOPREME Shakur is a solid dude. Straight G. Child of revolutionaries. And I can tell you one thing about MOPREME Shakur that he is not. MOPREME Shakur is not a snitch. MOPREME Shakur has never snitched on anybody. I can tell you that straight up. And that to me is a real deal Holyfield MFer, bro. That can walk into any hood and get the respect from anybody. Straight up, okay? When we're young, bro, dude, I've done embarrassing stuff too, man. There's stuff that a lot of people come on, bro. We've all done embarrassing stuff, dude, okay? That doesn't say anything about MOPREME, right? That's one situation, but that's a true situation. So the people that talk about Pac being Pac being passed, you need to do your research, bro. Pac didn't trust all his family. He's not gonna tell all his family what he's doing. That's flat out. Y'all don't do it. Pac was a moral man. He ain't gonna do it, okay? Y'all don't trust all your family either. And y'all lying if you say you do, okay? But straight up, MOPREME Shakur, straight solid dude, man. Straight G, bro. He can walk into any hood and be respected right now. That man, straight solid dude. Never put anybody in jail. You know what I'm saying? Never got anybody hurt or done. Straight up G. Much respect to MOPREME Shakur. So y'all keep your head up. Let me know what you guys think about this, the bad situation, and you know, keep doing y'all thing, bro. And always stay wired up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Much love. God bless you guys, and like